To keep your Google Drive organized for school, it's important to set up folders. You should set up a folder for each subject area. You can do this a couple of ways. One is to click New and say New Folder. Type in the name of the subject. You can also right-click in a blank spot and do New Folder this way. It's helpful to create a folder for miscellaneous things that don't fit in any of the subject areas, and I would suggest calling this one Other. And it would also be a good idea to create a folder for non-school files, and I would call this one Personal. Okay, now that you have all your folders created, it's helpful to have them look different to make them easier to find things. You can do this a couple of ways. One is you can color code your folders. So for example, I can right click on the LA folder, go to Organize, and I can choose a color that's I think works well for ELA. And I can do this for each subject area. You can even add a little icon to help you distinguish between the different folders. The way to do this is to go to Emojipedia and then type in the subject area you want, for example, Science. Do a search, it'll bring up a list of different icons. Choose one that you like, click Copy, go back to the folder that you want to add the icon, say Rename, and at the end of it, do Control V, and it'll put the little icon there. That's a nice way to distinguish between the different folders. Google Drive will automatically alphabetize your folders, and you can put it in reverse order, or you can do it in regular alphabetical order. If you want them to appear in a certain way, in a certain order, what you can do is you can add a number at the beginning of each one. So for example, you can rename this one and put a 1 in front. We want ELA to be the one that shows up at the top. And if you do this with each one, then they'll always appear in that order, and it makes it easier to find things.